How we doing, hockey heads? After a long delay, we're back to talk all things CHL. First things first, sorry about taking so much time there to, collate all my stats and everything. It's been pretty tumultuous time for me, but we're ready to dive in here. So let's do matchups, and we're gonna take a quick look here at our playoff teams. Go to standings. Hasek division, of course, you got number 1 seed Buffalo against the number 4 seed Rockford. You got the number 2 seed Kingston against the number 3 seed Tennessee. And then in the Crosby division, you got that number 1 seed New York Mongooses against the number 4 seed Quebec. You got the number 2 seed Albuquerque against the number 3 seed Alaska. So, first matchup, Buffalo here up against Rockford, okay? Ooh, what a doozy of a pick we got here. So, right off the bat, I gotta say, Buffalo, dominant 1 seed in the league, 77 points, closest team coming up behind them, 72. They're going up against a 76er right here. Buffalo's got great puck movement, strong offense. I mean, let's look at their stats for players here. Top line, Vernon, Cody, Finley. It's a plus 41. You're not going to get much better than that in the league. Plus 41 up front. 74 points for Nicky Vernon. That's a good kid right there. Good Canadian boy. Actually, you know what? I think he's from Colorado, now that I think about it. Regardless, a big plus for them is top 2 lines, really good. Plus you got Ziggy in net there, 917 save percentage, 2 shutouts, 242 goals against average, and goals saved above average, 869 is not that good, but it's alright. He's surprising me, one of the weaker goalies here in the field, but he's pretty good. He could be worse. He's pretty good, and he's got a good hell of a team backing him up there. So I'd take it over to Rockford. Or you look a little bit more at the team. Allmark, great defender, 61 points from the back end, plus 17. He's a good puck mover, plays responsible in his own end. You can count on him. Rockford as a team, now fully commit by committee scoring here. No one's a standout. Everyone's doing their part. Lechenko, 34 points from a defender. That's their top point getter. This is a team that does not score much at all. They're quite anemic on the offensive end. But doesn't matter because they stop pucks from coming in. I think they only give up 100 scores this year, and in 56 games, only giving up 100 scores. That's something else. But here's the real nut to crack with this team. Kozlov, 928, 168 goals against average, 1934 goals saved above average. That guy, he's saving goals. He's keeping his team in the game. These low-scoring games, he's standing on his head. 9 shutties. Got 9 shutouts for this fella. That's pretty dang good. The way that I see a series like this shaking out, over 7 games, Buffalo's got the offensive edge. Rockford's got that defensive edge. The goaltending edge, I'm going to give to Rockford. Special teams, we go back to the standings here. Special teams, Buffalo, decent PK, decent power play. None of them are really tops in the league. Rockford, on the other hand, pretty bad power play. I'm going to give that one to Buffalo. So we're looking at it. I think Buffalo looking a little bit suspect here in the end. I think they're vulnerable in a matchup like this. I'm picking Rockford to upset them in 7 games. We'll see how that works, but I think a team like Rockford, hard-nosed work, it's going to get her done. So let's move on to the next one here. Kingston versus Tennessee. This is a straight up goalie battle, if you're asking me. Kingston only gave up 127, Tennessee 135. Lower end teams when it comes to or they've given up the least amount of goals amongst them. 100 for Rockford, obviously, is way down there, but these two are near the bottom in a good way. So, Kingston, check them out first. Player stats for Kingston. I mean, and what more is there to say? They've got a good power play. Strong offensive numbers from the power play. Not so much 5-on-5. Real big plus for them, defense first approach. We've kind of talked about that, but this guy right here, Nylander, 68% on his Corsi 4. 68.8. That means when he's on the ice, 68.8% of the shots are going his way. +9. This he's out there 14 minutes a night. He's helping you out big time. 16 goals during that stretch. Kind of like, defensive leader, but he gets it done. He controls the ice. He tilts the ice when he's out there. And that's what you need when you're going to have a low-scoring team. You need a guy to step up like that. Checking out the rest of the team here. Young, great. I can tell you straight up, great Canadian boy from Waterloo. 47 points, 12 goalies. Yeah, this guy's, his defensive work could use a little help here, but he's good. And only one point on 14 points on the power play. It's a little bit of a power play merchant, if you're being honest, but good offensive-minded defenseman leading from the back there. Going in the goalie now, Paterka. German kid, Paterka. 231 goals against, 915 save percentage, 4 shutouts, 484 goals saved above average. Not a great goalie. He's decent. But Jones, their backup, this is the guy you're watching right now. He saved more above average here in, dang near a quarter of the games. 928 save percentage, 199 average. Only the one shutty, but you take it. This when you got a tandem like this, you can ride either goalie and you don't mind who's on the pine, who's in the net. Switching that over to Tennessee now. What a strange team. I never would have thought these guys, either team right here, would be good. And yet they're both here at the end. Tennessee, Raska. Good scoring forward right there. 63 points. Love it for the kid. This is a team. Strong offense on the power play. 24% on the power play, in fact. That's some good numbers right there. This is if you're asking me, pennies for pounds, most valuable team, cost effective right here. They're getting great returns on low investment numbers wise into these fellers. Raska with his 33 goals here, +8. Possible MVP candidate in Condra. Condra, who by the way is one of the cheapest goalies in the whole league, one of the cheapest tendies out there. He's putting up world-beating numbers, 932 save percentage, 195, 7 shutouts, 29.15 goals saved above average. Ain't a goalie in the league who's got a lick close to that, I'll tell you for free. This guy is lights out, world-beating stuff. MVP caliber. If Tennessee's going to pull through, it's on the shoulders of this guy, and I think they're going to do it. I got Tennessee cleared here in about 6 games. They got the better offense. They got the better defense. Well, they got the better goaltending. The defense isn't as good, but, they're stopping more pucks. Better special teams. Kingston's got the edge on the defensemen themselves, but I think we're seeing Tennessee is going to run away with this one. It's going pretty fast. I didn't think it'd be going this fast. It's probably not even that fast. And honestly, doing this voice kind of pissing me off a little bit, but here we go. We're just going to fucking send her. Going to Crosby division now. We got New York, the Mongooses going up against the Quebec City Wolfpack. Now Quebec's they've had some problems here in the final stretch. 2-6-2 going into the playoffs. Not what you want to see. I'm going to take a closer look here. We're going to start off with New York. Now these fellers here, good solid team. But I'll say right up front, a deceptively even matchup is what we're looking at right here. Okay, top 6 for New York. They got some solid boys here. Reliable D pairs. It's what you like to see. Callahan's good. Gunnarsson, Hammerlick, Mazzaros, Babenko, Huselius. These are guys you can count on. They're getting it done at 5-on-5. They're getting it done on the power play. One thing I'd like to point out, though, big negative with this team. Corsi 4 percentage, kind of hanging around middle. They do some work on the power play, but right here, Reese, Mercer, Shepard. We've talked about these boys before. The fourth line, 4 goals on the year, 56 games. Shooting percentage in outer space, 60% for Reese somehow. Corsi 4 percentage, 6.5. Out of the entirety of the year, only 17 shots going the right way when they're on the ice in 56 games. Absolutely atrocious numbers. Not even close. These guys are the worst in the league, these 3 right here. I'm not thinking that they've got the capacity to sink the whole squad, but you never know. They're certainly not helping. Reese is doing his part here. I mean, Shepard ain't got a goal in 56 games, but somehow Reese got 3 of them. Let's go over to the goaltender. Thornton, not bad. 916 average, or save percentage, 225 average, 7.62 saved above average. Oh, I don't know what I'm fucking talking about, man. He's doing his best here. I think he's the weakest part of the team, if we're being honest, as far as the 4 faces of the game. I think that this is one avenue that New York's not coming out ahead. I think Quebec's got him on the ropes when it comes to goaltending. Well, let's take a look at and prove it in real time here. Okay. Cleghorn is a guy to watch. 23 goals, 47 points. This is a real big Canadian boy right here. I mean, 18 pims. This guy is putting up hits. He's throwing hits. This is a heavy team. They love throwing hits. Bailey, D-man here. 45 points from the back end, bringing up the offense from the rear, but he's responsible, okay? He's a plus 14. He's keeping the puck out of his own end, but he's moving it the right way. Third line with this team. You want to look at the third line here? I believe that is Ruel, Lapine, and Blake there. These guys, they're winning the Corsi battle. They're plus. They're not plus by much, but they're plus. They're not world beaters putting up points, but they're consistent and they're scoring goals. 12 goals, 14 goals, 8 goals. These guys are doing good. You know what? Scratch that. Blake's not on this line. It's Hecht. And Hecht, he's a defensive player. He's not putting up the goals, but he's still part of this contribution here. This is a team that relies right now on their goaltending. 922 from Horton, 218 goals against average, and 13.81 goals saved above average. Means that this guy is keeping them in games that they shouldn't be in, which ultimately means I think New York's taking this one in 5. They're taking it in 5, at least as far as I'm concerned. Special teams, New York could be better on the power play. They got a good kill. Quebec struggling on both ends, but you take what you can get, and if you're throwing so many hits, you're probably on the penalty kill more than you're on the power play, to be honest. Albuquerque, Alaska, our last little matchup here. Take a look. These two teams going into the playoffs are both on a bit of a heater. Alaska 8-2, Albuquerque 7-2. 5 wins in a row, 4 wins in a row. Couple of hot teams right now. we're looking at the ice melters first. Okay. You've got great center depth here. Donskoy, Sundstrom, Sutter right down the middle. These guys are all keeping you in the games. Donskoy, you'd like to see a little bit better Corsi. Well, he's pretty good, but, you know, Sutter's one you really want to see better. But Donskoy for the first line center, you want that a little higher. You want to be in control of the games. He's keeping you about halfway right now. And he's doing a good job, don't get me wrong, but he's not a high value boy, and he's going up against real stiff competitions. The goaltender here is hot. We'll get to that in a minute. Problem we got with this team here is that Albuquerque is week 5 versus 5. You got all the boys on the ice. It's gonna go against them, but they've got a great power play, and they take advantage of it. Sundstrom is a player that we really need to watch. The highest value player on the team only got 34 points from the second line. 14 goals plus 4. We're expecting more from him, and if this team's going to go far, it's going to be on his shoulders. Now, checking out that goaltender here, Yoki Haru, 923 save percentage, 226 goals above average. Goals against average, sorry about that. Goals saved above average, 16.20. Now, Yoki Haru he's saving a lot and he's keeping him in the games. But that's what you need. I mean, he's back there, you're feeling good. You're moving the puck up the ice the other way. He comes back your way. It's easier to let a mistake go here or there when you know he's behind you. Alaska. We'll check out Alaska now. Here's the deal with Alaska Beavers. They're all gas, no brakes. Anyone on this team can score. They're putting up, you know, down to the third line. They got 10 plus goals in 56 games. Some defensemen even getting in on that. Cross and Ott here, both defensemen, 13 goals apiece there. It's dangerous when you got a team that can score from anywhere on the ice. And we're going to highlight right here the second line. Going from that Corsi percentage right here. Okay. This second line led by Lapierre right here. 57%. That's some good numbers right there. These guys, they keep, for a second line, they're keeping the ice, the action on the ice going the right way. Cahoon and Bakos, they're backing them up. Almost 10 goals apiece. Their plus minus could be a little better, but you know, as far as the underlyings go, these guys are controlling play when they're out there, and that's what you need. A good solid shutdown, keep things going. If I had to be negative about this team, I'd say that their defensive structure is all over the place. Probably worst out of the teams left here. Same with the goaltender. We'll pop it over here to Nilsson. 2.56 saved above average here. Nilsson is not someone you're super... unless you're not counting on him super hard, you're maybe tightening the stick a little bit when the other team's coming in hot in your end. See there, Brady's playing Jackbox Mega Picker, whatever that is. I don't know. I don't play games like that really. I'm not sure, but you know, to each their own. He wants to play a game. Go ahead. This is free country. Anyway, take this down back to the standings. Look at special teams here. Oh, look at him. He's playing again. Can't get enough. It must be a super good game. So yeah, Alaska here. Great power play. Albuquerque, great power play, but great penalty kill. We give it to them, and you know what? Looking at it here, I'm gonna say that Albuquerque takes this one, probably in 5-6 games. I don't think it'll be a sweep here. I'm not sure any of the series will be a sweep, but you never know. Thanks everybody for bearing with me and my insanity as I'm going over here. You know, Mario's been out today, sick. He's got, of course, the sniffles. Always down with the sniffles, that one. So I'm doing my best holding it here. He's watching me from the window over there. He's really giving me the stink eye, that one. So anyway, thank you so much. Hope you like and subscribe if this kind of video that gets your, you know, get you heated up here for some hockey action. And I'll see you on the rink, fellers.